Welcome back, Gamer Nation. Stephen Thomas here with another episode of FIFA 22. We're in the Sir Francis Drake FC second season in League One. We have a busy week coming up. This whole episode is just going to be this whole next week, which is kind of weird. It's concise, but yet there's a whole lot going on. We got Wycombe coming up, an away league match. Then we go to Hull City, or no, we're at home for Hull City. And then we go on the road to Charlton Athletic. So lots of things to do today. One of the first things I think I'm going to do before we go look for if there's anybody out there, we're still scouting a lot. Our transfer budget's pretty weak right now. Actually, a lot of things are pretty weak right now. The club loves us at a 94. I was looking at some of the players, and some of the contracts for certain players are running down, and I do think that I want to go ahead and try to re-sign them, even though they got some age. Bentley is one. I think that I want to try to get him for a couple more years. I think the same thing on Jego. Varga's retiring. Mintiki's, he's lost a lot of value. And he's going to be moving down. We're going to have Kalua back, and then him, and then we have Wyatt. I may sign with Mintiki's to a year extension and then try to sell him. He's 33, so he's not got a lot of time left to play. But we could get some value on him. And we do have two right backs that are high value coming up through. We have Biskup and Simoyunov. Yes, I'm sure that's it. Coming up. So that's something. And I do think that I will sign Elliott because at age 19, he's got a lot of growth. Collier, I think I'm just going to let him go. I don't think he's worth keeping. Varga, we don't have to worry about. And Coin, I think I'm going to let his contract run out. He's out for 7 months. He'll have 4 months left when he comes back. If he comes back and he does anything, but he's going to lose a lot. But I do think getting Bentley for sure to re-sign for a little bit more is worth it. And like I said, maybe another year extension. I'm sure somebody may come after Jego at some point. And I know that some of you have said, I don't have to sign the players. But being kind of realistic, I think it's unfair if you don't. Like the DeVries one, I think that was kind of fair, and it's up to him now. You know, we're going to get money for him, and if he wants to go, he'll go. But we'll have to see what happens. He may not take the contract, and we've still got him. But the only reason I agreed to that is we've got that Henny that's 15 years old that we can bring up soon, who was worth $800,000. So I think selling him now would be well worth it. But let me try to sign some of these contracts, and then we'll come back and see where we're at. All right, so we got everybody re-signed that I actually wanted to. It actually went really surprisingly well, and I didn't spend a lot. We got Elliott. He was only making his rookie contract, so he's now making, it says $999, but he's making $1,000 a week. We signed him up for 4 years. We'll keep him for a while just to see what happens. Back through here, Jego, we signed him for 2 years more. He actually took the same pay. He just wanted to promise that he was a crucial squad row, and we gave him that. That's easy. Bentley, another 2 years. Bentley went up $1,000, so he's making $4K, so actually not that bad. And then moving forward, the last person I think was Mintiki's. Yeah, we got Mintiki's for another year. I've already listed him on the transfer. He actually took a pay cut going down, and then I believe that's everybody. Yeah, so the only three left are Coin, Collier, and Varga. Everybody else is in good shape. I thought about reaching out to Lamb, but I don't really want to poke that bear right now since he's worth so much. So we'll just have to see what happens. But I think we're okay. I think I covered everybody. Jego I mentioned. So yeah, that's everybody. So everybody's on a pretty good contract now. Some of the youngsters we got for a really long time. So I'm very happy with that. So let's just see what else is out there and move on from here. And like I said, we've got a couple of people. I was actually looking. It was right back. Yeah, Mintiki's, we could sell him, and I think Wyatt. I may list him as well, just for the fact, like I said, we've got two right backs we can bring up that are between 71 and 90 something for their window. So I'm going to add him. And we'll go from there. I did put somebody on the loan list. I don't remember off the top of my head. I wish I could. I think it was actually, yeah, Egby. I put him on there. A lot of you are calling for Lord to be gone off the use list because a lot of you don't think he's going to be able to grow. And I understand that, but I'm kind of curious. I thought maybe he would grow more because he's got that speed and stuff. But yeah, he's really taken. I'll give him till he's 17 and see if he jumps up, because sometimes they go. I honestly should bring him up and put him out on loan, which I may do that. Let's promote him to the senior team. We'll put him out on loan. And if he doesn't, grow while he's out, then we'll know just to get rid of him. So he's on the loan list. We'll give him some play time somewhere else. And yeah, they sign like a 3-year deal when they come in. So that's good. And they get paid like peanuts. A lot of our players, if you look, like he's getting paid $590. And Egby's the same way. Kosh, some of those guys, we'll have to offer them new contracts if they play really well. But that's kind of where we're at on that. Okay, one other thing we'll check out is I do believe we have another youth staff to look at that are in. Let me get a monthly scouting report. This is the guy that's only got one person. He is the worst. Roman Stubbs is our worst one. He did bring us not too bad. Cody Taylor out of America. 190, but just not going to be the kind of player we want. We're still waiting to replace him. So we're going to wait on that. So that's kind of where our youth staff is at right now. In case y'all are curious, is Portugal. They're looking for anybody. Spain's looking for defense. And then we were looking for wingers in the United States. Again, leave comments below on the next 3 locations to go. So far, we've hit Italy, Ireland, Russia, the Netherlands. You can't do Russia anymore. Slovakia, Iceland, and Portugal. Now we've done Spain and US, so give me some other destinations and we'll go. All right, taking on Wycombe today. They've got Hanlon, Kakai, Horgan up front, Mehmeti, Pendlebury in the middle, Obita, Grimmer, Tavfazoli, Stewart and McCarthy in the back, 5 back, and Zidersbeck. I don't know what the PYZY Zidersbeck sound is. We got Varga. We are starting Pap up instead of our new signing. Our new signing is still not up to par, like with legs. So Pap will be starting. We'll probably bring him in the second half. And we've got Mentikis down there. Kalua is on the bench. I would love to get to a point where we can bring Kalua out, start getting him some minutes and start building him back up. But we don't want him to come out too soon because we don't want him to get hurt. Let's get on with the game. We're on the road. This is League One. Let's go. All right, let's go. Neil starting this one out. Their blue jerseys are kind of disheartening. Look at them there. We're going to try to open up some doors today. We'll see if it works.
Eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
We'll lose the ball there. We'll get it right back. And Pat tries to put that one in, and it is blocked. But we are starting out aggressive, and that's what I like to see. That was not a bad stride. He did go right at the keeper, though. But we'll get a corner out of that. We'd love to get this to Bentley. He does not. Jago. Oh, Jago! Oh, James tried to sneak that one in. Oh, he was so close. Still 0-0 though here in the early minutes. And we're going to send that ahead to Varga. And Varga's running. And this is what we like to see. Oh, he tried to pass it through his legs and they break it up. And all of a sudden, we're trying to keep him from countering. I thought we had that one. Oh, one of our players goes down, and now we're spread out. McCarthy with plenty of room down the edge. He's got tons of room to cross. Noel trying to get to him, and Noel will, and break that up. They'll get a corner.
Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
And Varga knocks that away. They'll come back with it. And that is not good. And that's a shot, and Schofield knocks it out. And Mentikis will send that one up the field. Amazing pass by Mentikis. It goes to Lamb. And he's going to send that, and they're going to call offsides. There's no way that ball was out there. Morris held back. Oh, it's Neves right there. Lamb intercepts. All looking here. Up to Jego. Morris comes over. And he's going to find Pap. And Pap puts it in! What a strike! What a shot! Pap just goes in, the left-footed player. And that's going to put us up 1-0. And that's what we like to see.
Well, as you can see, he hits
And maybe Pap's got a little bit more in the tank than we think.
so athletic.
And that was a good shot. The keeper just beat on that. I don't think he thought he was going to. He forced him to the outside. And he goes across the net away from him. And Pap puts us up. Look at that. Drake's lead 1-0. And Varga's going to get a hold of that, but he cannot keep it in. 3 minutes or so to go till half. And Varga all over it. And Varga again. Varga is just tearing it up right now. It is an advantage play, though. We don't want him to get too much room. That's what they're doing here. That's blocked. Bentley. And Bentley will send that up to Mantiki's. And oh, he's took down. Give him a yellow. And that's what I'm talking about. That's a terrible yellow to get right before halftime.
And a yellow card, it's going to be Stewart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card.
I'm sure we'll blame that on the slick surfaces. It's like, what? No, you get the foul, sir. I'm not sure how much the ref will let us play on here. And he's not going to let us play on at all. But we will lead going into the locker room to dry off 1-0 as Pap, of all people, puts us up, getting his start today, and he's making the most of it. And it's good to see these strikers filling in for the injured coin.
He got his goal to put him right.
They'll play this one in. Hanlon got room. And that is a shot and that is a goal. And our defense just stood around. And we're going to give up the lead here. And that's the last thing I wanted to do to start the second half, but it's exactly what happened. And again, the difference is this year is our defense may still be strong. But we're playing in League One. And some of these teams, we can't outspend them. We just got to survive this season and see what happens. I do think Schofield should have done a better shot at that. So tie game, 1 apiece now. Tons of time to play.
And into the last 20 minutes.
App looking, trying to get around.
Jego.
We'll swoop this around. That's Mantiki's. He's going to pop this up.
Chance here.
Oh, nobody could get to it. We had a couple of chances. The ball goes loose. And they are on the counterattack here. 15 to go. And they push down. Hanlon again. Last thing we want to do is give this up here at the end. We've been playing so well today. And that's a far... Oh, my God. All right, Mantiki's out. We are going to bring in Kalua. Ojukwu in for Varga just to get a couple of fresh legs in there. We'll save the last sub just in case. We are lucky to be alive. I'm not sure why that pass went there. Luckily, Schofield gets it. We're just going to have to play this forward. I'm not sure why the passing is doing what it's doing here. Play this one over.
Potential danger here.
Bad pass there. Jego, somebody's got to get to that. Pablo Bravo's got it. Bravo, he's being fouled. Do we get a free kick? Something? And we will. Really close. It does look like Noel is our best person. Let's see what he's going to do here. He passes it over, tried to trick him. And they're going to come down the field, and that did not work out the way I wanted to. He is going to win the ball back. Lamb pushes it up. And we're going to go over to Ojukwu. Ojukwu looking. And that was a terrible cross. Just too much on it. Kalua. Kalua of all people is going to get this. Kalua coming in. Kalua looking. And it's out. And we're going to get a corner. Oh, we just couldn't get a hold of it. And that's going to be it. It's going to end in a 1-all draw. Oh, that was a hard-fought battle. Oh, my Lord. League One is no joke. It is just tense, action-packed action. So once again, they control the possession. That's the biggest thing we got to work on. You all are giving me a hard time. I got to pass. I've got to dribble out of trouble. I've got to keep the ball longer and build up play more. And that's something I got to work on if I want to be successful at the higher edge. So that's what I'm going to keep trying to do. All right, we've loaned out one of the players we wanted to, Egby. Well, he's negotiating now with a Romanian soccer team, so we'll get him out for a year. They're going to play 70% of his salary, which is very low. So we'll see if he grows. And if he comes back and he's really good, then we'll have a player in a year. And if not, we'll move him on. All right, second match of the day, we've got Hull City, and they're playing three in the back. Baxter in goal, Greaves, McLaughlin, Nader, probably Nader, Lewis Potter, Scott, Elder, Honeyman, and Moncur. I thought about playing something like this at one point. I do like three in the back, but I would want to have five in the back, the three centers, two wing backs, and then the three like a midfielder, and then my wings, and then the center or the striker, but I don't know if it would work. McGinnis and Wilkes up. We've got Ojukwu starting left wing today. A couple tired players. This is the midweek game, so everybody's a little tired. Almeida over there at right back, and everybody else is the same. Let's just hope we got the legs. We still got one more game this week. We'll see what happens. All right, we're at home, taking on Hull City. We just have to see how this goes. Oh, good Lord.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kickoff, earn the right to play.
Earn the right to play, and there's a strike. Oh, and there was a big shot, but it was blocked. We try to go back in. They're going to knock that out. And like I said, I do like that we are just being proactive and very attacking this season as Hull City tries to counter here early in the game. We're all twisted up here. I don't like this. Let's see if we can do some great defense. And that was a big move. And Adeyemi will get up there, and Ojukwu will take off down the field. Ojukwu looking. And Ojukwu, they'll do a move, and I think we'll get it in a yellow card for the defender there, but not for that, probably for something earlier. And we'll go up. Pablo Bravo looking here. And Pablo Bravo, it's off the post! Oh my God! He's been so close lately. And he'll go again, and it's off the keeper, and the keeper will keep it down. And Bravo with two amazing shots there. And that's going to go out. We'll get a throw. Bravo sends it forward. And oh, there's a foul. We probably should have played in another yellow. Oh, and it's a red card. Elder out in 21 minutes.
That's a really poor challenge. He should have been taken off much earlier.
Oh my God. And that's good. They're going to make an adjustment. And this kind of worries me because this game, when they go down to 10 men, they turn into Superman. So there's a good chance we're going to lose this game. I'm just going to say it. That's just what happens. It's terrible. And that's a bad curve. And the goalkeeper's going to end up with it. We're heading toward halftime. A tie here. The sides are playing well. Noel cuts that off. Bentley looking around. Tries to find. It's Bravo again. And Bravo, good Lord, he's got such a leg. He just cannot get it past the goalkeeper, though. And we're going to go to halftime on that one.
To an end.
And that is just such an exciting amount of play that we have here in League One. I mean, I don't even know how I edit some of these just to cut it down. I have to cut out so much action back and forth. But with a 0-0 score going into halftime, you kind of have to cut something out.
They're ahead by 2 now with
They're
50
pushing through here.
Thanks as always, Alex.
We'll intercept that. Ojukwu looking. Ojukwu pushing. He tried to curve that one up. I don't know. And what a pass.
Chance to whip it.
Kosh is going to get it, and he's going to lose the ball. Oh, my God. And that's going to go out. We'll make some subs, hopefully.
Substitution time it is.
All right, Kalua in for Almeida. Bowman in for Pablo Bravo. See if Bowman can run the cam spot. Kosh looking here. Oh, and the pass. Oh, we can't come up with it. Can anybody come up with it? Finally, we get it.
Could be dangerous.
And just another bad pass in the box. Noel playing his butt off. That's good. Oh, they're going to keep that in somehow.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball.
Great strong tackle. Throw in for
10 minutes to go now. Oh, Adeyemi tried to cut that off.
pressure. Can they make
We
something?
will get the interception.
Bodies forward and the break looks on.
And a big break here. Here comes Kosh.
Defenders need to cover.
Oh, and they're going to kick it out, and we'll get a corner.
Touch. That'll be a corner.
Noel launches this one. It's right to Bentley.
Well, in fairness, not
Oh, Bentley couldn't angle it the right way.
a tremendous
For some reason, Williams is down here all by himself.
This stage might well turn.
We're in extra time. We don't want to give it up here. They're pushing. And that'll be a throw-in.
Fantastic effort. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dangerous
I would have thought that would have been offsides.
and played in.
And Schofield will collect that.
I wondered if the and the referee.
And that's going to be it.
It's a
Even though they were down a man, and we'll still draw and split a point.
overall assessment.
Well, Derek, I've certainly seen better
Oh,
games,
just
but
such a crazy game.
really well at times, but the lack of
We start so strong and then we wear out.
too evident.
For them to have, and I know you all are going to lecture me again. I know. Possession, possession, possession. They dominated that, and somehow we come out with a draw. Their expected goals was 0, though. They had no shots. We had 7. We should have had something. We should have won that game, and we didn't. All right, another team running 5 in the back. Charlton Athletic. We're on the road today. Mount Gilvray in goal. Sauer, Innes, Pierce, Clare, Lavelle in the back. Morgan, Dobson, Fontaine in middle. Washington, Stockley up front. Our only change today, Forsyth in for Lamb and Kosh up there at right wing. Now that I'm looking about it, maybe we need to bring out Jego or Noel. They're getting a little rundown. Noel probably does need to come out. We don't really have another CDM for him. I was trying to think of who we could put that there. Almeida is just as tired. I'll start him and bring in Noel if needed. We'll intercept that. Jego's going to send it forward, and once again we're pushing. Kosh looking. Lots of people to go for here.
They do from here.
And he's going to hit Varga, and Varga just doesn't get a good strike on it.
Dismissed.
And a big
And they make a play inside.
Needs to clear it away.
Adeyemi can't come down with it. This is dangerous here in the box.
Committed challenge.
And so, thank the Lord he goes after that one.
if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was
And they're just all over us today. We cannot hold it.
Inexplicable.
Forsyth loses it. And Adeyemi just looking here, just trying to come up with somewhere to move the ball.
Wei Shihao. It's a good-looking ball in behind.
Bravo in, and he's hit in the box. And nothing given. Oh, have a word, ref.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott.
And Mintikis does well to keep that.
Promising promising attack, this. Can they nudge in front?
Oh, a good shot, but the keeper keeps it down. Oh, my Lord. Oh, it will probably go into halftime. All tied, and we will. We've had the chances, we just haven't capitalized. Every time I've went low, the keeper's blocked it. Every time I've went high, the keeper has blocked it. I don't know what to do. 0-0. Forsyth's going to move this up. He goes in.
An alert piece of defending.
And that's back to their keeper, and they have to play defense. And that's very dangerous. And we're looking here, Pablo Bravo does turn. Oh, and it's just a bad pass.
Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on
And for some reason, our passes are just very off. Fontaine looking. Fontaine sends it out here.
And the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. Bentley makes the mistake. Oh, and that could change the whole game around. I didn't even realize he did it.
Well, I like that from the referee.
That ball was gone so far. Elliott in for Pablo Bravo right here before the penalty kick. Let's see if Schofield can make some money. Oh, and it's off the post.
I think the referee was spot on there.
And a free kick, thankfully. So we survived disaster. And we're going to hit Varga. Oh! He tried Elliott. Come on. Oh, it was beautiful. Kosh out. We're going to bring Morris in. We'll swing this up. Adeyemi.
And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner.
Oh, what a stop by McGilvray. They'll get a yellow card out for some reason. I have no idea why. We will bring Pap in. That was a strong shot from our striker. Oh, that's in the box. Do we not get a penalty? We'll make the change, but that's bunk. Oh, we do. And Pap's got to take it now because, oh, it didn't even make it. So this could be the game right here. If Pap can come in here. And he does. And he does. I feel like that should be the goal for Shihao, but it's not. Pap will take it and get it. I don't care at this point. We'll take the 3 points. I didn't really even realize that it was a penalty kick until they showed the replay. The announcers, I'm listening to them. I turn it down for you all. They didn't even say anything if I'd already made the change, but like, it's ridiculous, I guess. It just should have let me know something a little bit more. Anyway, the Drakes lead 1-0. Pap's PK is in there. And we'll see if we can hold on here for the next 5 or 6 minutes or so. Send it across field, and that's going to be it. The ref blows his whistle. We'll escape with 3 points. I feel like we cheated that 3 points, though, and I also feel awful that our main striker didn't get to take that shot, but Pap does give us 3 points on the penalty kick, and he's kind of been the hero of the episode, I guess. So even though I thought we did abysmal today, we did control possession. 20 tackles from us, 2 saves, so not bad. All right, that's going to bring us to the end of the episode. Let's go ahead and check the calendar. We've had a couple of games moved around for this week where I thought we had a full week off. We don't. We actually get West Bromwich in the Carabao Cup. They are last place in the Premier League, but that is still the Premier League. So that's going to be a really tough battle to advance in that cup. We've got a home game for the league and this weekend, and then we'll go back and play. I believe this is the Papa John's trophy. Yes. So that'll be our first match in that one. So next episode's going to have a couple of cup games and 1 league game. Looks like it's going to be very exciting. Hopefully we could score some goals. We're doing really well. We're also running out of the window. I'm just going to have to pay attention if we need to sign some more people to really start. I'm really debating getting a left wing back because we're waiting on somebody to change positions in the youth league or the youth team, but I just don't know if they're going to be ready or not. And Adeyemi needs some help out there, especially with DeVries going bye-bye. There's a couple that I were looking at on the transfer hub. I am waiting for the scouting to come back on one. He can kind of play both sides. That's really nice. But this Matsubara, he's a free agent out of Japan. I think I may bring him in if we can get him fairly cheap. It says he wants $7,000. If we can offer him a lot less and bring him in, I think he would be worth it to play left wing back just to come up there. His crossing is a little bit sketchy, so I am worried about that somewhat. So we'll just have to see. That's why I was kind of waiting to see what was going on with Cambiaso here. And hopefully his scouting will be in soon, and we can make a decision on that. I also had Mark Casito up here, just for filling in midfield a little bit. He's kind of got some speed, but he may be a little too much for our team. He is young. I think he is one of the promising candidates that we've found. But again, we got people coming in the youth squad for defense, and we've already got Alonso who's coming in. We probably don't need this guy. So I'll keep that in mind, but we do need help on left back until I could go ahead and just bring Heaney up, I guess. But again, that runs into the issue. If we bring him up, we'll have to sign him to a big contract. And if they don't want to, he's 15. We cannot bring him up. That's why I wanted to wait. I wish you could look up and see what their birthday is. But alas, you cannot do that. I am trying to move Simoyonov over. And maybe I'll be able to utilize him. But he's about the same as... Adeyemi at this point. So he's got a higher value than him, but I don't know because Heaney will probably come in there. Bishop can also play on right back if we decide to sell somebody. I think I put Mantiki's up. I should put Wyatt up if he's not, and we'll just see what happens. But we'll wait till next episode to decide that. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I forgot to tell you at the start of the video, so I'm going to tell you now. Hit the like button, share the wealth, leave comments below. I love reading comments. Leave all the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. God bless. And don't forget to make good decisions. Special thanks to these March Patreon supporters. They're so clever, witty, and they're probably hiding from the authorities. Party Commissar, Kiana Handy, The Least Expected, Azur Rain, Nicholas Absher, Zachary McKinley, Cretius,